once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great.
All right, you guys, welcome back. We are doing another video in our Dog 101 training series, and in this one we're going to be working with the same dog that we did before, Ralphie, the Sheepadoodle, and we're simply going to just work on the beginning steps of the sit-stay. In the last video we did a little bit with the automatic sit, and now we're just going to start building on that, and we're going to teach Ralphie how to actually sit and stay, and we're going to walk you through that process, so hopefully you can do this with your own dog in the future. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring Ralphie back out. All right, we've got Ralphie back out, and we're just going to run him through a couple of quick steps before we start working on the sit-stay. The first one is just going to be heeling and automatic sit. I just want to reacquaint him with those things, and then we'll start showing you what teaching a dog to stay should look like, or at least how we like to train it. So let's go, buddy. We'll get right into it. Do a little bit of heeling, nice and easy with Mr. Ralphie. He's got good motivation. We've got our treat bag right here. He's on a leash and a prong collar, and we're just gonna work heeling and automatic sit. Yes, beautiful. Let's go. We're just gonna walk around the yard in a circle a little bit. Beautiful. Come to a stop. Yes, beautiful. He's auto sitting beautifully. We're going to keep working with him here. We're going to do one more auto sit, and then we're going to start the stay portion of this. Let's come to a stop. Yes, beautiful. So he sat 3 times in a row. It was beautiful. Now we're just going to work on the stay portion of this. Now the way I like to do this is a little bit different. But what I like to do is I like to step off to the side first. Usually if you just try to walk away from the dog like this, they want to follow you because of all the heeling you've been teaching. And so all I'm going to do is step off to the side, and I'm just going to walk around the dog right next to the dog. I'm going to use the leash to block him from moving right there. Ralphie, sit. And I'm just going to reset when he gets up, okay? So I'm going to go right back to this starting position right here. Step off to the side. Try to walk around him right next to him. My goal is to get back to heeling position without the dog moving. If he pivots a little bit like that, that's okay. We don't want the butt actually coming off the floor though. Yes. Beautiful. That's the goal. If the dog gets up, I'm just gonna restart from the very beginning, okay? The reason why I like to walk around the dog right next to the dog is because if he pops up, I'm so close to him that I can help him get back into the correct position again. Yes. Beautiful. Again, one-handed. Now the latex gloves, don't worry about those. Yes. I was actually just doing a little cleaning right before I pulled the dog out, and I didn't take them off. But it's kind of nice. For a little slobber protection. Beautiful. Yes. All right. I circled him 3 or 4 times in a row right next to him. Let's go, bud. Now I'm going to go back into heeling, okay? Beautiful. All right, let's go this way. Yeah, that boy. That's my guy. That's my guy, buddy. Yes, very nice. Reward him for the auto sit. Let's go. That's a boy. Yes, beautiful. Couple of heeling and auto sit without the stay portion. Now I'm gonna work on that stay. If he tries to get up, I just use the leash to block him. That's the benefit of being right next to him, okay? Yes, beautiful. Okay, step up. So that's the thing. When you step away from the dog wants to follow you because of all of the heeling you've been doing up to this point, right? All of the training up to this point is follow me right next to me. So it's very natural for the dog to want to follow you. And that's why I like to walk around the dog right next to the dog, nice and slow, okay? Make sure you do this really, really nice and slow. Yes. We've got cars going by. There's a lot of distractions out here. There's a barking dog across the road over there. So we're actually teaching this under distraction. Yes. Ideally, you want to do this probably inside your home, honestly, where there's less distractions. But the weather's beautiful. It's really hot in Tucson. Obedience work doesn't get to happen outdoors a lot at this time of year. So we're restricted to like early morning, late evening for this kind of work. And my house inside, it's big enough, but it's not like this out here. So with bigger dogs, I like to try to get out here as much as humanly possible. All right, come to our stop. This dog is healing beautifully. I really like what I see with him. Yes. Lots of cars going by. You can probably hear that stuff. Yes, beautiful. Now, once the dog starts to get really proficient, I'm going to open this leash up a little bit. I'm going to get a little wider with my stay, okay? With my circle, like I was circling the dog right next to the dog. Now I'm just going to make that circle a little bit bigger here, okay? Gotta be careful. I use the leash to block him or help him stay in position as needed. If I have to help him with the leash and his butt doesn't come up off the floor, I'm gonna reward him, okay? Yes. But if the butt comes off the floor, I'm resetting this thing altogether. Right there, right there. So I'm just gonna use the leash to help him back into the sit. I'm gonna restart this, okay? There's no reward here. Also, you probably wanna go nice and slow when you start walking around him, okay? Remember, the dog wants to follow you when he's connected to the leash and the leash is in your hands, the dog wants to follow you. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, and then once I get really proficient at that distance, this leash is nice and long, so this is going to be great for this demonstration in this video. But now whoa, right there, okay? I'm going to come back to my starting position. Now, I'm expediting in this a little bit, okay, for the sake of this video. This dog really isn't ready. We're not ready to do this out at the end of the leash. But again, this is what it starts to look like right here for us, okay? I have this hand on the leash still so that if he gets up, I can slide in and block him from moving, okay? Kind of like you saw me do there just a moment ago. Once I can, sit. Good. No reward right there. I'm simply gonna just try again, okay? The dog gets rewarded at the completion of the circle. Be real careful here. A lot of people, when they ask the dog to get back into the sit, they want to reward him, but the dog actually made a mistake, okay? Beautiful. Oh, I think the camera stopped tracking me. Yes. Wait. We're going to stretch this for the sake of the video. But I didn't sit. Sit. Good. This is why the leash is so beneficial. Okay, we're back to tracking. I actually don't know how long it was not tracking, so I might have to actually redo this video. We'll take a look at it here in a second, but I'm not going to stop at this point. Let's go. All right, beautiful. Come to a stop. Ralph. Yes, reward him. Okay. Wait for him to finish chewing. Good job, buddy. Let's go. Right here. Yes. Beautiful. All right, same thing, right? Walk around him right next to him. Do this slowly, okay? Don't go too fast here. Oh, he got up. No reward right here. And I'm not going to punish him. He's not going to get in trouble. But I'm just going to walk around him right next to him, okay? Good. I blocked him with the leash there. I helped him stay into that position. I'm just going to try to finish my circle. Yes. Now I'll reward him. Okay, let's go, bud. Beautiful. All right. Yes. Beautiful. Let's try that larger circle one more time now that the camera's tracking us, or the gimbal, I should say. Sit. Good. He's got his eyes on this car that's pulling out of the driveway across the street. So you got to be mindful of what has the dog's attention when you're trying to do these things, okay? Make sure you set the dog up for success. Beautiful. This is like the third step, right? Circles right next to the dog, circling about halfway down the leash, and then circling at the end of the leash. And then once you can do the end of the leash confidently where the dog's not making any mistakes, then you start to set the leash down and like work on distance stays, okay? Yes. Beautiful. Man, this dog's great. Good job, dude. Good job, buddy, huh? You having fun? Okay, buddy, all done. All right. Oh, yes. Now we're just free. We're going to play a little bit. Hey, wee. Dogs, they're playful animals by design. Let's go, buddy. This way. Yes. Good job, dude. So, yeah. End the session with a little bit of fun. Have the dog chase you, throw a ball for him or whatever. But that's basically how I like to start the sit-stay. There's a bunch of different ways to do this, okay? Find another trainer on YouTube. It's going to show you a different way to do it, okay? There's a handful of different ways to teach dogs things. How dogs learn isn't really debatable. That's really a conversation that's not for this video, but excuse me. But yeah, how dogs learn isn't debatable. How to teach them how to sit and stay, there's a bunch of different ways to do that, okay? So in this case, this video's all done. We're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna play with them a little bit out here. Probably take them on a loose leash walk up the street real quick. The temperature's beautiful. It's less than 100 degrees in Tucson, Arizona. That's desirable. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.